Hello friends, already we have done our last video, that revision part till question number 10. Now in this video we are going to do from question number 11. Question number 11 what is given here. Prove that 1 by 2 plus root 3 plus 2 by root 5 minus root 3 plus 1 by 2 minus root 5 equals 0. We need to prove. Okay, so let us take left hand side here. So left hand side I have taken here. Now you see the denominator is here, irrational number, so we have to make it rational. That means we have to rationalize the denominator here. Okay, to rationalize each denominator we have to use the method what we have learned. Okay, so here 2 plus root 3 is given, correct? So to bring this in the form of a square minus b square, we have to multiply by opposite one. That means here 2 plus root 3 is given, so we have to multiply by the opposite one. That means 2 minus root 3 with denominator and even with numerator also by the same number. Okay, similarly with the second term, that is root 5 minus root 3 is given, so opposite is what? Root 5 plus root 3. So up also 2 into root 5 plus root 3. Similarly the last term also. Okay, I have done here. After that, so this is a square minus b square formula. So 2 square means 4 and root 3 square means 3, and up remains similar. Then even here root 5 square means 5 minus root 3 square means 3. Then here 2 will remain as it is. Then here also 2 square means 4 and root 5 square means 5. Clear? And after that what comes here, 4 minus 3 is 1. Then numerator similar. Similarly here 5 minus 3 is 2 and here 2 as it is. Then here also 4 minus 5 is 1. So the numerator is similar. Now these 2 will get cancelled. Okay, now this 1 is meaningless to write, so we'll write directly the numerator. Done. And after that this is plus root 5 and plus root 3. By this minus we'll multiply this each term. That means minus 2 and minus root 5. You can see plus root 5 minus root 5 cancel, plus 2 and minus 2 cancel, minus root 10 plus root 3 cancel, remains here 0, and this one only we need to prove here. That means we got here right hand side. Okay, so we got our answer here. So like that you can prove our question. Clear? Got it? Now we'll continue question number 12. Okay, you can see question number 12. They have given here taking root 3, the value is 1.732 and root 2 is 1.414. They are asking to find the value. Okay, so 2 by root 3 plus root 2. So similarly here, so the denominator you have to make it rational. So root 3 plus root 3 is there below, we have to rationalize it, so just multiply opposite one, root 3 minus root 2, then up also same. Now 2 into, put the value of root 3, 1.732 minus again 1.414 root 2 value, close the bracket. After that this is a square minus b square formula, that means root 3 square minus root 2 square, so remains 3 minus 2, then up remains 2 into, when you subtract you will get 0.318. okay, then 3 minus 2 means 1, meaningless to write. Then 2 into 0.318 gives us 0.636. so like that you continue the Roman one also. Okay, now question number 13. Without doing actual division, asking to find here the decimal. The question is 7 by 25. So first of all we have to factorize. Okay, that is 7 by 5 square. 25 means 5 square. Now we'll bring it in the form of in the base of 10. Okay, so to bring it we have to multiply here by 2. But if we want to get here 10 the base, that means what? We have to get the power also similar. When the powers will similar, then only the base will get multiplied. Yes or no? So since we have multiplied with denominator by 2 square, up also will be 2 square. Correct? Then here remains, since the power is similar, that means the power remains as it is, but the base will get multiplied. So 5 2 is 10. Then up remains 7 into 4. 7 into 4. Then after that we will get here 28. Then 10 square means 100. So when there is a 100 we'll get the decimal here 0.28. okay, 0.28, so we get like that the answer. Now Roman 4, 23 by 5 square into 2 cube. So here also you need to make the power similar. Okay, so you can see here the here 2 is 3 times, clear, but 5 is only 2 times. So to make it equal you have to multiply again by 5 one time, so up also it will be similar. So now you can see the powers of 5 3 we got here, again 2 also same. That means the power remains similar but base will get multiplied. So 5 2 is 10 and up 23 into 5, 5 3 is 15, 1 carry, then 5 2 is 10 plus 1 is 11. Then remains here 10 cube means 1000 and here 115, right? So that we get the answer here 0.115. so like this we can solve the remaining problems also. Then our next question, they are asking to do here express in fraction. To express in fraction, what we have to do here, 50, and we get the fraction in 100, correct? So percentage is there, so we have to divide it by 100. Percentage symbol is there now, you have to divide it by 100. Okay, so we can cancel now, 0 0 get cancelled, then 5 1s are 5, 5 2s are 10. That means the fraction is 1 by 2. Okay, next again 1 by 2%. So 1 by 2, that percentage is there, that means divided by 100. So what we get here, 1 remains up, then this 2 comes below, that means 2 into 100 gives us 200, and this is our required fraction. Okay, now we'll continue our question number 15. Express in percentage. Now asking to express in percentage. Okay, so to bring in percentage we have to multiply here by 100, then we have to bring the percentage symbol. Okay, to bring in percentage we have to multiply by 100 with that percentage, with that fraction. Okay, then then write the percentage symbol. Now can we cancel here? Of course, 2 50s are, that means the percentage is here 50% is our answer. Now go for the next question, 1.25. so 1.25 into 100%. so when you multiply, what will get here? That is, since 2 times 0 is there now, the point goes right side. Clear? That means 125%. so this is our answer. Okay, now we'll continue question number 16. Question number 16, they have given here, an object is sold at a profit of 10%. 10% profit, the object is sold. Okay, what is the ratio between the cost price and the selling price? Okay, now we have to first of all have to take the cost price here. Let us consider the cost price B. We'll take here as rupees X. Okay, we'll take X rupees, the cost price. Now since they have given here profit, how much? 10% profit. Okay, so let us find out the profit, how much we get here. Profit equal 10% of cost price, yes or no? Then 10% means 10 by 100 of cost price, that is our X. So when we cancel it, we'll get here X by 10 rupees. So this is our profit. Now let us find out the selling price. So how to get the selling price? Of course, cost price plus profit, when we add, in that case we get the selling price. So cost price, how much it was? Cost price was X and the profit is, just now we got X by 10. So when we take the LCM, we'll get here 10. So 10x are 10x plus x, that means 11x, that means 11x by 10. This is our selling price. Now required ratio, what is that? Cost price by selling price. Cost price, how much? Cost price we got here X rupees, and the selling price just now we got, what is that? 11x by 10. So that this 10 will go up, this 10 will go up. So 10 goes up, then 11, then remains X already up, then 11 is below, then here X is there, correct? This X, so this X, both X will get cancelled, the remains, the ratio is 10:11. So this is our required ratio of that question number 16. Okay, X, the cost price of 30x is equal to the selling price of 20x. That means when you sell 20x, in that case only you will get the cost price of 30x. Okay, so asking to find out the profit percentage. So let us write, let the cost price of one egg be X rupees. So per egg how much we have to pay? X rupees, because we don't know the price. Okay, so we'll write here variable X rupees. Now cost price of 30x, how much it will be? 30x. Since it is given in the question that the selling price of 20x is equal with 30x cost price, that means selling price of 20x, it will be how much? Equal to 30x cost price, that means it is 30x only, correct? So we got the selling price of 20x, that means we have to find out here cost price also of 20x. Cost price of 20x will be how much? Of course 20x, correct? Now we have to find out here the profit. Okay, the profit comes here, selling price minus cost price. Selling price how much here? Selling price is 30x minus cost price, just now we got it 20x. That means the profit is 10x. Now go for profit percentage. Therefore required profit percentage. How to find profit by our here that 100. Okay, you have to multiply by here 100, and below will remain the that percentage. Okay, and therefore profit percentage equal profit by cost price into 100. So we got here the percentage. So profit, how much we got just now? That is 10x, and the cost price was for 20x. How much it was? 20x. Okay, into 100 percentage. Cancel it now. X cancel, 0 0 cancel, then 2 50 is 100. That means the profit percentage is here we got 50%. So our question number 17 we got the answer 50%. Okay, now I'll continue question number 18. Just given here the cost price is 2100. Okay, then profit percentage they have given 10%. Then they're asking to find out the selling price. So we know that selling price formula, what is that? Cost price into 100 plus profit percentage divided by 100. Clear? Now the selling price already they have given 2100 into 100 plus profit percentage. How much? It is given here 10 by 100. Now below already we have 100, and here we get 2100 into 110. So 1 0 cancel, here also 0 is get cancelled. So how much? So 21 into 11, 21 to 11, how much it will be? 132. That means 2310. So this is our selling price. Okay, after calculation we got 2310 rupees. So this is our selling price for this question number 18. Got it? Once we have paid 1 rupees. So what is the sale price of 1 lemon? Selling price of 1 lemon they're asking to find. Now given profit percent, how much given here? The profit percentage they have given 20%. Clear? So the cost price of 4 lemons is 1 rupees. That means per lemon how much you have to pay? Of course 1 by 4. That means 0.25 rupees. Yes or no? For 4 lemons you have to pay 1 rupee. That means for 1 lemon how much you have to? 1 by 4. Then 0.25 when we divide. Correct? Then we are going to find out here profit equal the profit how much here? Profit percentage of cost price. That is profit how much? That is profit percent how much? 20%. 20 by 100 into cost price how much of 1 lemon? That is 0.25 rupees. So when we multiply 20 into 0.25 we get here 5. Okay, because after we will get here 500, then after 0.2 digits, so it will be 5. Okay, then 5 by 100. So when you cancel it directly, then we'll get it 0.05 rupees. So this is the profit of per lemon. Profit here per lemon 0.05 rupees. Then we are going to find out here the selling price. Since we know the cost price, so selling price per lemon or 1 lemon equal cost price already we know 0.25 plus profit how much we got just now, that is 0.05. Okay, so when we add this both you will get 0.30 rupees. So this is our selling price per lemon. Clear? Okay, got it? Question number 20. If an object is sold at rupees 500, the object is sold rupees 500, means selling price is 500. Okay, and there is a loss percent how much? 5. At what price it should be sold to gain a profit of 5%? That means to gain 5%, to get profit 5%, what will be the here selling price? Okay, so first of all from the first part you have to find out the cost price. Clear? So selling price given, loss percentage given, then selling price formula already we know, cost price into 100 minus loss percentage by 100. So selling price we have to put here, then put all the values, then when we calculate we'll get the cost price here 50,000 by 95. Clear? Then keep it as it is. After that, to gain 5% we have to find out selling price here. Already we got here cost price right now. Okay, so selling price formula again we'll put here. Now profit percent, that's why it will be coming here plus sign. Okay, now cost price into 100 plus profit percentage by 100. So cost price just now we got 50,000 by 95, so we put here into 100, below already there is, then 100 plus profit percent how much? Just now we got that is 5%. Clear? So 5. Then when you cancel this both zeros will get cancelled. So 500 into 105 by 95, when you divide, in that case you will get here 552.63. again few digits will be coming. So when you go for that last as your book it is given, that is you will get here 552.64 rupees. Okay, Then friends, one more question left in this exercise, that's revision part, that is question number 21. Question number 21 is on discount. Okay, so already regarding discount you have learned in class 8, so just go to your class 8 book, then you try to do it, okay, and send me here. Okay, then in the next video we'll continue our revision 2. Okay, thank you friends.